welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Halti Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Halti Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot at startup funding and investing. If things are not going well at your startup, you may want to consider implementing a turnaround program at some level. Here are some key points to evaluate your startup's need for a turnaround. What are the customers saying? Review customer feedback to see where you are succeeding and failing. Do you have a competitive advantage? Your business needs to provide something unique. Do you have the right team for the business? Make sure everyone on the team fits the requirements and works toward a common goal. Is the fundamental concept behind the business sound? Review your value proposition to see if it's resonating with the market. Are you executing on the plan? It takes more than a written business plan to succeed. You must execute on it. Does your brand mean something? If it doesn't, then you need to rebrand or restart your current brand. Do you have enough funding to accomplish the plan? If not, you may need to raise additional capital. Consider these points to see if your startup needs to pivot or make other changes. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start listening to today. Halti Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.